Hi, hello, welcome to VisionIGCSE. It's a classes for GCSE, IGCSE and IB student. Today we are going to discuss one of the interesting topic of AS level pure mathematics syllabus concept. It's a Pascal's triangle and binomial expansion. We do algebraic stuffs on daily basis, means expansion, multiplication and things like that. So here we have some of the, suppose if you want to expand, let's say 3y minus x raised to 14. Okay, so you how we can expand this one, what are the coefficients you will get, okay, and what are the number of terms you will get in this expansion. This kind of things we will going to discuss in this class, fine, or in this discussion. So here let's say firstly we'll just understand what's a Pascal triangle. Pascal triangle gives the idea about what are the coefficients of a term. So here let's say a plus b raised to 0, you will get anything raised to 0 is 1, right? Then nextly a plus b raised to 1, it's a plus b, okay. Then a plus b raised to 2, it's a square plus twice ab plus b square, fine. Then nextly a plus b bracket cube, so here you will get a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube, fine. And we'll take one more, a plus b bracket raised to 4. We will solve this one at the end once we're done with the analysis part of this thing. So here if you look at this one, a plus b raised to 0, so it's a 0, so we got just a one term, right? And when it is 1, we got two terms. When it is 0, we got one term. When it is, let's say, raised to 1, we got two terms. Then if it is 2, then we got three terms, okay. Three terms mean 1 2 3. Then if it is 3, then we got four terms, getting it, four term. So let's say here 1, right, 1, and here a b rest coefficient is 1 and 1, right? Now here a's coefficient is again 1. So here now this is a, so middle term coefficient is addition of this 1 and then 1, addition of 1 and 1, it's a 2, getting it. And here it's a 1. Then nextly again here 1. Now here we got 3. How? It's a 1 plus 1 is 1 plus 2 is 3, getting it. And 2 plus 1 is 3. Then here it's a 1, okay. So based on this we will get the coefficients of any term, getting it. So let's say here a is first term, b is second term. So first term we have to write down decreasing order, and second term we have to write down increasing order. So here ab raised to 4, so we will get 5 terms, and then we will firstly find out coefficients. So here coefficient of first one is 1, okay. Then coefficient of second term is 1 plus 3, that's a 4. Then third term will be 3 plus 3 6. Fourth term will be 3 plus 1, it's 4. And last term will be just a coefficient is 1. So then nextly a raised to 5, sorry, a raised to 4, then a cube, a square, then a, okay. Then nextly you have to write down increasing order of second term, that's a b, then b square, then b cube, and b raised to 4. And here just a addition sign in between, that's it. This is the expansion, getting it. So this is the triangle we get through the Pascal's triangle, okay. So here 1 1 and 1, right? Then 1, then 1 plus 1 is 2 and 1, right? Then nextly 1 here, then 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, and then again 1, then 1 plus 3 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, then 3 plus 1 is 4 and 1 again here, right? This is the triangle we will get through this one. Okay, so you can expand any of the, say, algebraic expansion. Okay, so we will take and understand through examples. Getting it? So let's say we have a expansion. We have to do the expansion of 2 plus 5x cube. Okay, so firstly tell me, just go back and tell me the coefficients of 2 plus means cube. It's a cube. For a cube expansion we have a 1, 3, 3 and 1, right? So I even told you earlier, you have to write down descending order of powers of a first term. Okay, that's means we have a 2, so 2 cube, then 2 square, then 2, and here just a 1. Then here second term is 5x, so increasing order of second term, so it's a 1, 5x, then 5x square, and then 5x cube. Okay, so you have to write down the multiplication each terms. Getting it? So if you take, let's say, 1 times 2 cube times 1, it's a, you will get 8, then plus 2 3 times 2 square is 4, 12 times 5 is 60x, plus 3 times 2 6 times 5 square is 25, it's a 150 x square, then plus 5 cube is 125 x square. This is the expansion of 2 plus 5x bracket cube. Getting it? So this is how we can use the Pascal's triangle. Fine. Then nextly we'll take another example. Let's say we have a 2x minus 3 bracket raised to 4. So here first term is 2x, second term is, we have to take this as a negative 3. Fine. Okay, negative 3. Then we have a power 4, so we will get 5 terms. So we'll write down firstly what are its coefficients. So coefficients are 1, 4, 6, 4 and 1. Getting it? So nextly first term is 2x raised to 4, then 2x raised to 3, 2x raised to 2, 2x raised to 1, and here 1. Getting it? Then nextly 1, then negative 3 raised to 1, negative 3 raised to 2, negative 3 raised to 3, and negative 3 raised to 4. You have to again multiply each term, 1, 2x raised to 4 and 1, and you have to write down here simply. Okay, even in here you have a negative sign, so you have to take the negative sign as well, because negative sign has a significant value in the mathematics. Okay, so here 16x raised to 4. Okay, then negative 3 times 2 cube is 8 times 4, it's a 96x cube, then plus 6 times 2 square is 4 times 3 square, negative 3 square is just a 9, so it's a 216x square minus 216x plus 81. Okay, so 2x minus 3 bracket raised to 4. Now if you analyze here, just for this negative term, we are getting alternatively positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, so on and so forth. Okay, so in any expansion of a negative sign in between the two term, binomial expansion, basically you will get alternatively positive, negative values. Okay, this is because of even number, odd number powers. That's it, simple as that. I hope you are enjoying the video. If you want to join or continue with our regular batch live lectures, then you can contact me. Contact I have given or shared in the description box. Okay, so we have a student across more than 6 countries. Then next part is binomial theorem. Binomial, before we move ahead to the binomial theorem, we have to understand one thing, that is NCR. It is equal to, it's a combination. Okay, NCR, n number of things. If you take out R, just then you will get n factorial over R factorial times n minus r factorial. Why we have to use this one? So we can find out coefficient of any term using this formula. Getting it? So here in the Pascal's triangle, we have to remember this values, right? This triangle basically. But in the binomial expansion, we have a formula NCR, and you can find out any term using this formula. We will just go through one or two examples of a NCR. So it's let's say we take a 5C3. So n is 5 and r is 3. So it's a 5 factorial over 3 factorial times 5 minus 3 factorial. Okay, so basically here 5 factorial over 3 factorial times 2 factorial. Now out of here denominator, you have a 3 factorial and 2 factorial. So which one is bigger? Just a 3. Just expand this numerator up to 3 factorial. Getting it? So 5 times 4 times 3 factorial and over 3 factorial times 2 times just a 1. Why up to 3 factorial? Because there is 3 factorial cancel out, and 2 times 2 is 4. So you will get 5 times 2, 10. Getting it? Then let's say we'll take another example, 7C4. Even in your calc you have an option. Getting it? So if you put in the calc, you will get straight away answer. So let's say 7C4, you will get 35, and we will cross verify this 35 whether we'll get it or not. So 7 factorial over 4 factorial times 7 minus 4 factorial is 3 factorial. Okay, so 7 factorial over 4 factorial times 3 factorial. So it's a expansion 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 factorial over 4 factorial times 3 times 2 times 1. So this 6 cancel out, 4 get cancel out, and 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, so we got the answer 35. That's it. Okay, so I hope you might have been enjoying this video. Okay, so share to your friends so that they can connect with us as well. Fine. So we'll just go through the binomial expansion concept. So binomial expansion, here let's say we have a plus b raised to n. We have to find out the coefficient. We have to use the combination formula. That's a nc0. This is first coefficient of first term. Then nc1, nc2. Okay, then it goes up to ncn. Fine. Then as I told you even earlier, first term is a, second term is b. So you have to go writing the decreasing power of first term, right? So it's a raised to n, a raised to n minus 1, a raised to n minus 2, okay, and so on and so forth up to 1. And second term, you have to goes on writing the increasing order of power. So 1, b raised to 1, b square, okay, and so on and so forth up to b raised to n. Okay, then you have to write down multiplication of these things. So here, just for your understanding, or just there is a one formula is there, nc0 is equal to ncn is equal to 1. Okay, how we got this one? You can cross verify, put any value of n and take a nc0, put in the calc, you will get straight away 1. Okay, even ncn is equal to 1. Getting it? So here first term is just a nc0 is 1, as we have here discussed. 1 times a raised to n times 1, it's a raised to n, plus here nc1 a raised times a raised to n minus 1 times b raised to 1 times here here plus now nc2 a raised to n minus 2 times here b raised to times b raised to 2, okay, and plus goes on up to here 1 times b raised to n is just a b raised to n. Now here how to remember these things? Here some of the tricks are there. So look at here. Now here 0, so n minus 0, n just a, and b raised to 0 is 1, okay. Now here we got 1, nc1, so it's a a raised to n minus 1, b raised to 1, right? Then nc2, so a raised to n, first term raised to n minus 2 and second term raised to 2. Okay, b raised to 2. Getting it? Likewise, you can find out a coefficient of any term, okay, powers of any term. Getting it? If you know the n and which term you have to find out. So yes, this is how, means we have to expand using the binomial term. Now we will just discuss one or two examples of binomial expansion. Now let's say here 3 plus 4x raised to 5. Okay, this is binomial term, and we have a first term that is 3 and second term is 4. So firstly we will find out the coefficients of each and every term. Fine. Now first term is 3 and second term is 4x. So first term you have to write down decreasing order of power, and second term increasing order of power. So here 5c0, then 5c1, 5c2, 5c3, 5c4, 5c5, right? So this is just you got the coefficient, right? Then nextly decreasing order of first term. So 3 raised to 5, 3 raised to 4, 3 raised to 3, 3 raised to 2, 3 raised to 1, right? And 3 raised to 0 is just a 1. Okay, then nextly second term, it's a 4x raised to 1, 4x raised to 2, 4x raised to 3, 4x raised to 4, and 4x raised to 5. Getting it? So here you will get, if you solve this one, okay, using calci, you will get 243 plus. Now stop this video, firstly solve this part. Okay, here you have to just do the multiplication and write down here 1620x plus 4320 x square plus here 5c3 times 3 square times 4 cube. It's a 5760 x cube plus 3840 x raised to 4 plus 1024 raised to x raised to 5 times x raised to 5. Okay, so this is the expansion you will get. Now in the AS level question, actually you will get the question, just expand 3 terms, expand 2 terms, expand just to find out the third coefficient of third term, things like that. Fine. So and these are very simple, easy questions are there if you know how to solve these things or binomial term. Getting it? Then nextly we'll take one more example and then we will stop here. So let's say we have a 2 minus y raised to 6, and you have to just expand first 4 term. Getting it? So here 6c0, then 6c1, 6c2, 6c3. Done. That's it. And you can expand it, but we have to find out first 4 term. Okay. Now first term is 2, so you have to write down decreasing order of first term, right? So here 2 raised to 6, then 2 raised to 5, then 2 raised to 4, then 2 raised to 3, isn't it? It's easy, right? Then nextly here you have to take the even negative sign of a y for a y. So 1, then negative y raised to 1, then negative y raised to 2, and negative y cube. Fine. So this is multiplication. Getting it? So just a multiplication. Here 2 raised to 6 is 64. Okay. Minus then 192 y. Okay. So if you expand this one, 6c1 is 6, just a 2 raised to 5. Then it's a y. So 192, negative 192 y plus here 6c2, 2 raised to 4 here, and y square, it's a 240 y square, then minus here 160 y cube. Fine. This is the expansion you will get. Getting it? So even if you analyze this one again here, you will get positive, negative, positive, negative. Getting it? So this is how we can expand, we can find out any term. I hope you like this video. Share and subscribe and take care. Bye bye. Thank you.